Well, we got our bucket ready. And we added some milk cartons. And they have a hole and one in the bottom. And then put them together so the soil will go in here and around in here. And then we'll put some topsoil in here. And then I'm going to grow some okra. And the water can stay in the bottom. It doesn't drain right out the bottom. Instead, there's holes on the side to let the excess water out. But that gives us a water container in the bottom. And that way we don't have to water as much. So we'll see how it works. And if it gets too wet, I can make a hole further down. This one has the holes up higher, whereas some of my buckets have the holes a little bit lower and down to about 2 inches. So we're gonna try this and see how it works. And we're just gonna throw the soil in there. And this is kind of a clay soil, so we're going to throw that near the bottom and put the more topsoil and bag soil near the top. Let's see how this experiment works. And I've never tried this method. I've had gardens with a watering tray with a wicking system on it. Another one that was quite like this. So we'll get the soil in here. I was fortunate enough to be able to get some soil. A friend allowed me to get some to try this, and then I bought bags of topsoil. So, and this way we don't have to spend so much money on just topsoil. I do have a composter, but I don't want to throw a bunch of compost in there and then have it rain and so it's getting there. I'll push that down as far as it'll go around the jugs so I can put the good soil in here. And then it won't take so much. Looks good so far. Okay. So next we'll get our bag of topsoil and add that. So I think I'm going to add some potting mix and some topsoil. There we go. Yeah. We're going to add this in here, and this is just topsoil. So whatever they put in it, that's the problem when you buy somebody else's bagged soil. I'm not quite sure what's in the mix. So, I used to use completely just sand and peat moss and my own compost that I made from shavings and manure, and that works quite well, and you only have to use maybe a little bit of Miracle Grow, if that. And this is just Scott's premium topsoil. And we also have some Miracle Grow potting mix, so kind of a little bit of a cheat. And this is lighter weight material as opposed to clay. It's pretty heavy. And this has peat moss in it, which breaks down the acidity in peat moss, breaks down nutrients a little bit easier. And then we'll keep adding our soil, and we've got sprouts, so we're going to add our okra, which is already pre-sprouted. And we're going to cover these milk cartons all the way. Thank you. A little boost there from some help. Thank you. Okay. So we're getting there, and it seems to be holding it pretty good. So next we'll get some more layers in there, and then our sprouted seeds.